Good afternoon, CFM. This is Coach Matt. With our Friday workout, we're doing a combo Flex Friday with some heavier deadlifts in the mix today. So we're gonna get those out of the way first and then have our fun with the bench press, shoulders, and pressing and pulling afterwards. Okay, so let's begin with the warm-up, 3 minutes, your choice. Warm-up pace cardio, then get 8 reps of our band Romanian deadlift, just a good stretch of the hamstrings. Make sure that if you are a shorter individual and you have slack at the bottom of your RDL, that you grab a little further down so that you can get a good stretch at the bottom specifically with your back nice and straight. Okay, next one will be windmills with a light or empty hand. So one hand over your head, kick the hips out in that same direction with the toes pointed away, reach down. Wherever your hips stop moving, that's where your hand can stop, so don't feel like you have to touch the ground with it. Make sure it is a good hamstring stretch on the leg that's in front and a glute stretch on the leg that is behind. And we're thinking about initiating by kicking the hips out, and that will usually start you off in the right pattern to maintain the spinal integrity as you go down, okay? Next one is gonna be a reverse plank or a glute ham hold. Glute ham hold will have the GHD machines out. But the reverse plank you can either do on the ground, or if you need a couple plates, you can do them on the plates. But you're basically like lying in a coffin and squeezing your posterior chain so that only your shoulder blades and your heels are touching the ground, right? So I should be able to slide a piece of paper underneath you all the way across, right? We're just holding that for 20 seconds. And then the last one is a standing rotary reach. So I'll start with my hands together, and then I'm gonna take one arm out all the way around behind me, try to look directly behind me, and then back to the middle, other arm all the way out, try to look directly behind me. The whole time I'm doing this without my feet moving, and I'm just trying to activate those muscles in the back that maintain your posture, as well as some of the rotary muscles in the core, right? Okay, next we're gonna go into our deadlifts. This should be relatively quick. It's 5, 5, 3, 3 with increasing percentages and Romanian deadlift. So set up the pins at about the middle of your thighs. Pick that bar up, one small step backwards, just far enough backwards that I don't hit the J hooks on the way down. You do not have to take like 5 or 6 steps with, you know, a big heavy barbell to get way away from the pins. Just get barely away from the pins. All right, then we're doing our Romanian deadlifts. Remember to only go down as far as your hamstrings will allow. And some of you could touch the ground, but I would like for you not to touch the ground when you do these. And then when you're done, you can just kind of lean forward and put the bar back in the rack. All right, when we're done with that, we're gonna shift the pins upward. Bar goes into the rack. The weight will most likely come down. And then we're gonna set up for bench press. All right, so we have our bench, we got our bar, we've got a band. The band will go around the rig. And then we've got a set of rings, right? And that is what we need for this. And this is a cluster set, which means it's not specifically high intensity metabolic training. However, your heart rate will get elevated. You will feel the pump of blood to your muscles. You will sweat. It will feel like you want to stop, but it should not be cardiovascularly taxing as much as it is muscle endurance taxing, okay? That's what we're looking for today. So 3 rounds, 4 main exercises, and we're gonna do bench press, 40 to 50%. So make sure when we do the bench press that for the regular ones that we are using the standard grip, which is somewhere outside shoulder width, right? Trying to keep the forearms vertical the whole time, pushing those feet into the ground, squeezing the butt. We're actually trying to like push the floor apart, like you're trying to push your feet through the bar to make this a full body exercise, right? After your bench press, we're doing band rows from the rig. Feel free to make these as challenging as you would like, right? Step away further from the rig if you want a little bit more challenge. Row until the band contacts your chest. And remember, not just pulling towards you, but pulling towards you and apart at the same time. And then we're gonna do a smaller set, 5 reps, close grip bench press. So close grip does not have to be hands touching like this, right? I would like somewhere around 4 to 6 inches in between your thumbs, or around where your wrists are pretty close to touching your rib cage when you get down to the bottom, okay? And then the last one is 5 reps of our 2 count ring row. So 2 count is gonna be on the way down, 1 1,000, 2 1,000. On the way up, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 1 1,000, 2 1,000. So slow and controlled, full range of motion each rep. adjust the difficulty of that in order to make it so that you can hold that range of motion really strict. All right, and that's it for today. Have a great one. I'll see you tomorrow.